Welcome to part 1 of our Whitsundays travelling. We're going to see Mackay and Airlie Beach. Enjoy! We're off to...
Mackay.
Dion's very excited.
Didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
No, we met some really nice people and we were around the campfire and Dion was out pretty late with a few drinks.
Yeah, and then I woke up, realised I forgot to turn the power off to the van and draining the car battery.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5, then woke up at 7. I didn't get a lot of sleep.
And then we had to tow the van out of Notch Point, which is wasn't a hard track, but a little bit technical in spots because it's a bit narrow. So I was going to get some footage of us going through all the really deep puddles because I couldn't get that on the way in because we were just getting slammed with mosquitoes. But of course it's all dried up, so it didn't look anywhere near as bad today. Anyway.
And I avoided the bog holes I'd get stuck in.
Yeah, we went around this time. So anyway, off to Mackay, try and find some cool things to do there for a couple of days. And yeah. So this is Blue Water Lagoon in Mackay. It's free. It's just down near the main street. Oh, look at these rocks over here, Hudson. Like a rock pool area. Should be, it's only shallow. I'm actually so jealous that this is the sort of stuff they have here. It's like what we would go to Wet and Wild for. And it's all free. And it just seems to be up in this region. I know they can't swim in their beaches because of, you know, crocodiles and sharks and that, which is a lot worse up here. But this is beautiful. Hudson would still be a little bit small to go on the slide, but cool regardless. Okay, Dion, where are we?
On the road again. We're at Serena, and just 40 minutes south of Mackay. We already drove past here, but we decided to come back just to see a few things. One of them being the sugar shed. It is a sugar milling plant and they make their own rum. So I thought it was worth coming back just to give it a taste test.
They do other things than rum too though, don't they?
No idea. That's all I read.
You saw rum and said let's go there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh jeez. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see if there's anything else in there, yeah?
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, excellent. Is it good? Do you want some more? Just lick it off your hand. Anyway, how do you always find the rum?
I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, taste test it. See if it's good. If it is, buy it.
And you liked this one?
Yeah.
Marinas.
Clear blue water like it is. Right now, be a good time to have a trainer. Eat that.
This is the end of that drive we just did out at the marina. Big rock wall out to the ocean. Then you get to the end and there's nothing down here.
Sure there is. More rocks.
Lots of rocks. They kind of block your view. But it was a pretty nice walk. Short walk.
It really does look like there's some good fishing out here too. But someone didn't bring a boat.
to go and see the heart in the Great Barrier Reef for a while, and you can only see it from the air, which is fine. And I thought we could do a helicopter ride because, I mean, I've done helicopter rides and they're fine, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, a little bit expensive.
Yeah, so it was like $700 each to do a helicopter ride out there, or $250 each to go in a small plane, and they terrify me. Big planes terrify me, let alone the tiny ones. But anyway, somehow I got the courage up yesterday and we booked.
Yeah.
We're going in a 6-seater plane, so it's basically a tin can. I'm freaking out a little bit.
Yeah. I've gone up in a little plane before. Never come down in a little plane before. So.
Yeah, because he jumped out of it because he's insane. So.
Be interesting.
Yeah. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We'll, see how we go. We're going with Fly Australia Charters. I met one of the pilots yesterday, put my mind to ease a little bit because I'm a bit freaked out about going on this little bloody tiny plane. But we're going to go see the Heart Reef and I'm so excited. Hey Hudson, what are we doing today?
Going on that aeroplane.
We're going on an aeroplane.
That one. I found the helicopter again.
You excited? Yeah. Just a little bit more information about the Scenic flight. All up it goes for about 70 minutes. You're in the air for about 60 minutes, so it's a really good amount of time. The price, if you go to book online, is about $350 per person. However, if you actually go in and book at the little office they have at the airport, they only charge around $250 each, so it's much better to do that. Okay, let me give you a little bit of an explanation of what we're seeing. So this is Hook Island. You see this on the way out. It's one of the first big islands you come across. This is Hill Inlet. If you do one of the boat cruises out to the Whitsundays, they will take you here and you can do a hike up a hill and see the sands, and we have done that previously, but seeing it from the air was a whole nother story. And this is Whitehaven Beach. Absolutely beautiful. It's that beautiful white sand photos you see. They do use all this sand to make glass. This is Hill Inlet again, just from a different angle. It's just beautiful, so I thought I'd pop some more in. And here is us hitting the reef. How beautiful is it from the air? And if you look closely here, we're about to see the heart, and it was just stunning. Definitely recommend you guys get out there. Can you see it? It's right there. We'll zoom in a minute. There we are. There's the heart. It's not that big, but it is actually about 17 meters across. We did it!
We survived at least.
We're back. The plane didn't crash and burn.
Yeah.
So we went with, I think it's called Fly Australia.
The plane didn't crash in bed.
No.
No. And it was really good. It was actually surprisingly stable and felt safe when we were up there.
Yeah. I honestly think the guy that was flying the skydiving one was just bad at flying, because honestly came off the floor a few times when he was flying that. Today, it was smooth as.
It was. So the pilot's name was Rowan, and he's a senior pilot. And yeah, he did a really great job. There was some good commentary.
Yeah. And
the reef is beautiful from the air. I think I'd have to say to anyone, come out and do the flight if you're here.
Definitely do it, but do it midday, 2 o'clock. So the sun's facing straight down and everything is just turquoise blue.
Yep.
So good.
100% do it. We'll chuck some footage in. I don't even know if I got even a picture of the heart because we were just so busy taking it all in. And we took Hudson and he loved it.
Yeah. He almost fell asleep on me when we were going between the islands. There's a little bit of a wait between that and the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, he started to fall asleep on me.
Yeah, so really good, and they were really accommodating with him. You know, they had a special little headset for him, and yeah, I think you should put it on your bucket list if you're coming up here.
Highly recommend.
Yeah. Alright, so Dion needs new glasses. And, well, we can't just always get into the shop. So, we've gone into Specsavers and they have this virtual try-on system. Anyway, see if you can see it. He had no glasses on when it took the picture. Look! How cool is that? I mean, you didn't turn your head properly when I told you to.
Yeah, I only got half my head.
That's amazing. Virtual glasses, and then we'll just get them sent to my parents and they'll post them up to wherever we are. Awesome. Alright, so we are going down to Cedar Creek Falls, which is half an hour from Airlie Beach.
Yeah, about half hour, 45.
Yeah. It's dog friendly.
Yep.
And there's mosquitoes, so bring your
Bug spray.
Bug spray. Yep.
Yep. This side or that side?
Come through here for a moment.
I think the light's going in the water. I think the light's going in the water. Probably no worse than the pool.
The pool was pretty cold.
Still, not much worse than the pool.
You want to go in?
No, we're going to get a food.
Half and more?
Find a big rock.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
Big rock.
Show me. That's a... Wow.
I can go again.
Out there, away from me.
You gonna go, Tonka? Let's go. Come on. Oh, yep. Yeah, you can have Tonka. Oh, you want to swap? Look how clear that water is. Beautiful. Go for a walk, Hudson. So me and Dion have these water shoes and they're like runners except they're all fabric and they got like holes in the bottom of them. But they were quite expensive and Hudson's feet grow so fast he's just in some old... He's doing what Daddy's doing. It's some old runners. So if anyone has some suggestions for some kids water shoes that aren't too expensive, hit us up. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of walking through creeks.
Yeah, and buying $60 pair of Skechers to go walking in the water is probably still not good either. It's just the fact that I bought him new shoes.
Yeah.
That he's doing it in those.
That's it. We'd prefer something that's a bit, yeah. And it's not going to take 600 days to dry like those ones probably will.
Yeah, we'll hang them out tonight and probably won't be dry until we leave at the end of the week.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we need.
Yay.
Alright, what is Dion cooking tonight?
Food?
You're so annoying! Alright. So Dion's having withdrawals from jerky because he's run out.
Yeah.
Because he normally makes it at home, but we don't have the dehydrator with us at the moment.
No, we were supposed to be going back and picking a heap of stuff up, but things aren't working out the way they're supposed to, so I've decided to try and make jerky the old-fashioned way.
TikTok made him do it.
So I've made up the jerky I normally make. Just instead of using a dehydrator, I'm trying to use the oven to dehydrate it. We'll see how it goes. They say to use a fan forced oven, but we don't have fan force in a caravan, just gas. So it may take longer to dehydrate and may burn it, I don't know. We'll
So we
see.
bought a small batch of steak
Yeah.
to try, just to see before we go and butcher a whole roast to do it.
Yes.
But I'll have a very happy day on if it works.
Yeah. It'll save weight again by not bringing more junk I don't really need.
Yeah. So anyway, so let's have a little look. It's literally just hanging. Oh, it is looking a little burnt on top, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was getting a bit too hot up top.
So anyway, so we've turned the heat down.
Yeah, and now I'm going to just let it sit at like 120 degrees for the next, I'm guessing 2 hours. Depends on how quickly it dries out, I don't know. Gas could be quicker than standard. It's just trial and error at the moment.
Right, I'll keep you posted. What happened?
Let's put the screwdriver back in. So the temperature only goes down to 120 and I'm supposed to try and have it about 70 to 80 degrees. So I had a screwdriver wedged in the side here just to try and keep some of the heat coming out. And after the last time I checked it, I forgot to put it back in.
And
So they're looking a little darker than I like.
yeah.
But down here at the end where it wasn't actually up close to the heat, they look pretty good.
Oh, you can nibble on the end and see if it's worth trying again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all trial and error.
Yep.
So.
So, what'd you buy today?
More money spent on caravan parks. Bought a low distribution hitch to go on the caravan. Just at the arse end of this car sagging so much. Hayman Reese, what was it, 600-pound distribution hitch from Jayco in Mackay. Not very handy because I literally got here and then realised I don't have any of the tools I need to undo the actual hitch because the whole thing spins when you try and undo it. So I went back to Jayco after buying it and they helped me swap this over from the old hitch to the new hitch. Very handy. Very handy when you have nothing.
5 stars for Jayco in Mackay.
Yes.
So we're going to chuck this on because, yeah, it's sagging a lot, but the springs, what'd you say, the springs aren't fully compressed?
No, they aren't even on the load bearing springs yet, but it's sagging that much that over decent bumps it's actually rubbing on the inner guard. So Phantom Marshall is a trap as well. But this will also take the weight off the rear axle that we were over. So when we end up going back and getting the boat, we will be close to what we need weight-wise.
Yeah, so we should add this setup is completely legal. We don't need the distribution bars to be legal. It'll just look a bit better.
Yeah,
But when we go home and get the boat,
it'll be better.
we'll be able to make it legal. So, yeah, good times.
Thanks for watching. If you liked our videos, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll catch you on the next video.